Welcome, boys and girls, young people, teenagers, to another faith story with Pastor M. In the past, I mostly shared stories about God's goodness towards us and towards you. His love, His protection, His guidance, His joy, His happiness, all the good things that God is pouring out on His children. But today, I want to challenge you. What are we to do with all these blessings that we receive from God? The story is about a young boy. He was maybe 9, 10 years old. When in school one day, he packed up his school backpack, with all his belongings that he had in his locker, his books, his clothes, his little toys, decorations, whatever were there, he packed everything up and he headed home. As he was going home carrying everything in his arms, a group of young men, they decided to have their fun, to bully him a little bit. And they said, hey, look at this guy, he's the loser, he's carrying all his stuff, and let's go and push him a little bit, maybe rough him up a little bit, and maybe he'll fall, he'll drop everything, we'll have a good laugh. And they decided to go ahead with their plan. And they approached the guy, they began to push him back and forth, and then a big push, the boy fell over and he dropped everything scattered on the sidewalk. The boys had their laugh and they moved on. And this guy, he began to gather his stuff slowly. And there was another classmate not far behind who saw what happened. And he walked up close and he decided to help him. And as he was helping him gather the books and his belongings, he said, hey, you want to come over to my house, play video games? And his classmate said, okay. And when they got to his house, the host told his mom why he invited his friend over. He told his mom what happened on the sidewalk, how this classmate of his was bullied by this group of boys. So the mother said, just forget about it, go and play. And she brought them some juice and some cookies. And the two became good friends. As a matter of fact, they became best friends because they found out they liked the same games. They had a lot of things in common. And so in school, they were talking more and they were playing games after school, and a good friendship developed. At the end of the school year, the guy who was bullied, he was sitting next to his friend. He says, I want to tell you something. Do you remember that day when you saw me bullied on the sidewalk? I was carrying all my stuff home. And his friend says, yes, of course I remember. That's when we became good friends. He said, yes, but what you don't know is I packed up all my stuff to go away and never come back. Because I was bullied so much. I was pushed, I was stepped on, they made fun of me. And he says, I just got tired of it. And that was the day I decided to just never come back. And because of you, I'm here now. Because of you, I came back. I finished the school year with good grades and I made a new friend. What a story. Dear young people, there's a Bible verse in Daniel chapter 12 and verse 3 that says the following. Those who are wise shall shine like the brightness of the firmament, and those who turn many to righteousness like the stars forever and ever. This is a promise, young people. This is where God says that if you are wise, if you receive all the blessings from God, and you go and share it with others, you are showing God's love to them, and one day you will shine like a star in heaven. So this is my challenge to you. Don't look down on your classmates or your peers if they are not as famous as you, popular, or wealthy, or smart, or successful. But instead, if you are good at something, go and help somebody who's not as good as you. Maybe you're good in sports. Then somebody wants to be on the team and is not that good, then go and show him or her and say, look, I got good at this because I practiced this strategy, or I've done this exercise. Let me show you. Or maybe you're good in math and your classmate is not that good in math. Instead of laughing at him, sit down and say, hey, can I explain it to you? Can I help you? And this way, you are showing the love of Jesus. And I am sharing this story with you because this is my challenge to you, to pass on the blessings that you receive to somebody else. Not to other people who are just as popular and wealthy, but to those who are not. And one day, this is my prayer for you watching this story, that one day you will be like a shining star in God's kingdom. May God bless you on your spiritual journey. Until next time with Pastor M&M, when we will have another faith story. God bless you.